Welcome to She Finds, She Funds. I'm Sheena and this is Christine, a Queensland buyer's agent and mortgage broker.
We believe that the more you know, the more you can do. So each week we'll share what we know, what we've learnt, and the conversations we think more people should be having. Okay, so we might get into why we're going to start the podcast, Sheena. So I know every day as a buyer's agent, I get lots of questions about the property market and what's happening. And also I get a lot of family members reaching out on behalf of their kids, their adult children, and about trying to get into the property market.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to be helping a lot of first home buyers.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think first home buyers, next home, like it might be your next home, it could be a stepping stone property. Mm-hmm. It's just there's so many questions and unknowns, I think, out there. And if you don't know, like it is really hard to, I guess, set up a plan. So hopefully we can answer some of those questions, or you can reach out to one of us to help answer those questions if it's a little more specific to your situation.
Yeah, that's right. And if we can help more people through the space of a podcast, I think that's really great.
Yeah, amazing.
Cool. Should we tell everyone how we met?
Yes.
Okay. So I was starting out as a buyer's agent, and I was really nervous, and I reached out to you through your website, very beautiful website at Fundly, and we met up for coffee.
Yeah.
Where did we go? Montana's. Sadly, Montana's is shutting down, so I hope that's not...
Close the other day.
Yeah, hopefully that's not a sign of our friendship. But yeah, so we just introduced ourselves, and you were one of the first mortgage brokers that I ever got to work with as a buyer's agent on the coast.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
I still remember Christine's email. Anyone that knows me knows I love coffee. And she was like, coffee in the subject line, something question mark. Coffee, I'm there.
Yeah. I'll shout you a free coffee. So we just sort of hit it off. And then we actually used to drive around open homes together.
Yes, we did.
We barely knew each other. Sheena came into a stranger's car and I was just driving you around. You barely knew me.
I think I tried to drive once.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not good. I am geographically challenged, so everywhere I needed navigation, and it was not very good. So Christine did take over from there.
I do love driving.
I was thinking this last night, actually, like that we just had that coffee and then started doing open homes together. But it was never awkward.
No.
I feel like it was just, we're just having chats in the car.
Yeah, that's a really good point. We just sort of naturally, I think,
We're hoping to have microphones, not the headsets, so we're a little bit distracted.
That's right. So I agree. I think, you and I have the same values and same kind of humour as well, so it helps.
Yeah, it was not awkward. I know I've had some catch-ups that have been awkward, but it was not like that at all from the start. We sat down and we were just quite open and honest. Business isn't always easy, and it was,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and obviously we're all about the clients and helping the clients. So I think that,
definitely helped. It was, we aligned. Mm-hmm. And then,
here we are.
Last week we started videoing some content, and the idea popped up, we should do a podcast. A week later, here we are doing a podcast.
We don't muck around. We decided on, what day was it?
Last Thursday.
Thursday. We decided last Thursday, and it's now Wednesday, so less than a week we're here recording a podcast.
I was also thinking this. I thought, thank goodness she's like me. I hate trying to put a plan in place and it taking forever. I can't be that person that, it's going to take 6 months or something for this to play out. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So I was like, thank goodness that we were both the same and we just got it done.
Yeah. And I think the fact that we both work in the property industry probably helps because things don't wait around.
And we're hoping that both of our services, I guess, I know this is a little off topic, jumping back to the why we did this before, like why we did the podcast, but both of our services together can really help people understand from a lending and the purchasing side of things, just to complement and really help you guys understand the process, but if not, give you a little bit of confidence to reach out. It's
Yeah, definitely. So Sheena, do you want to tell me a little bit about why you got into the finance space, mortgage broking, maybe a little bit about your history?
Yeah.
A bit personal?
I am definitely a numbers girl.
Yeah. That helps.
I know that sounds odd. Most people hate it, but I love problem solving, I guess, in numbers. That's definitely my thing. So I think them buying our first home, it was just a bit of a gap. And I feel like, customer service joint with that numbers and problem solving was right up my alley.
Yeah.
And then ever since doing it, I've loved every moment of it. Mm-hmm. I did start in as more of a customer service role when I first began, which was really helpful, I guess, to understand all the back end stuff before jumping headfirst in as a broker. I know some people do. Everyone's journey is different, but yeah, for me, I started that way and it was really helpful. Only lasted 6 months and then I jumped straight into the broker role. Like I said, I like to go
0 to 100.
Yeah. I was like, learn. Okay, I want to be a broker.
Yeah.
And then, I did part own in another brokerage in Brisbane. Mm-hmm. And then we travelled Australia, settled down on the Sunshine Coast, and I just thought, you know what, I think I'm ready to jump out on my own and do it exactly how I want to do it. Mm-hmm. And create a brand around everything that I believe in, really good service, looking after like that customer journey, from start to finish, making sure even beyond settlement, like I'm still there for our clients, whether it's, looking at their interest rates or looking at next lending and things like that. I just want to be there throughout, not just that one journey, but their life as well.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Cool.
What about you, Christine? How did you get into being a buyer's agent and what made you open Primary Place?
A little bit similar to you. There was a moment in my life where I did use a buyer's agent and I was disappointed with the service that I received. But prior to that, rewind a little bit, I used to research and read books and watch YouTube and listen to podcasts for years to try and buy my first property. I'm now really passionate about helping solo buyers because I've bought and built a property portfolio solo, and I decided that it was time to share what I have learned about the buying process to other people. So after I used that particular buyer's agent, I looked into how to become one, and I sort of did that, studied while I was dabbling in teaching in my other life. So I started being a buyer's agent. I worked for free. I helped people get into their home, just friends and family. And then I decided to take the leap and actually, start taking on clients and helping owner-occupiers. Yeah. I don't work with the investor side. I just love helping people who just are lost, who are nervous about speaking to sales agents. Similar to yourself, I don't just get up and leave as soon as we've secured a home. I like to support buyers through the whole journey, even after settlement. Yeah. I have past clients who invite me over for tea and coffee to come and show me their new home, how they've decorated or how they've done some renos. It's so sweet. So, I just love sharing what I've learned over the time and taking those nerves into excitement.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is, I know it sounds really cliche, but I feel like in both of our roles, and we are very similar, like just that reward of being able to help them and seeing the excitement along the way.
Yeah.
That is what, like I said, it sounds so cliche, but that is what I love.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're the exact same.
Yeah. I've had people cry when I tell them you've got your home and go into panic mode going, what have I done? Oh my God, I've made a mistake. And then the next day they ring me and going, oh my God, I'm so excited. So it's such a roller coaster of emotions, and I really enjoy being that person to lean on. And
Yeah.
I think having the past teach a life as well, I'm pretty good at managing emotions and crazy environments. So I'm pretty cool, calm and collected, which helps.
Yeah, definitely does. I'm not an emotional. Yeah. I don't.
Cold-hearted.
My husband may call me the ice queen.
What?
Because I don't cry. Like,
Oh,
I'm
the
just-
ice cream.
Ice cream. I'm just not very.
You said ice cream.
Ice cream. No.
There you go.
But I just feel sometimes being a little more balanced in
Yeah.
that area can be helpful in our roles because, like you said, it is so emotional. If we took all of that emotion on ourselves, it would be so hard.
Yeah.
But we can help, like, just calm
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah. Be on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Sheena, I have people that still walk into a bank and go and get a home loan.
Yeah.
And when I mention mortgage broker, they're still kind of confused, which is okay. What would you say to those people and how would you explain what a mortgage broker does and how can you help?
Yeah. So as mortgage broker, our biggest, I guess, point of difference between walking into your branch and using a mortgage broker is that we have access to so many more lenders on our panel. So we can compare, I guess, interest, not only interest rates. A lot of people think, oh, it's comparing the interest rates. Sometimes it's policies, like lender policies. You don't always fit into every single lender's policy. If you walked into that branch, for example, and didn't fit in their box, then they might say no and you walk away feeling defeated. As a mortgage broker, I can review that against over 30 lenders on that panel. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So there's a lot more, I guess, opportunity. It could work with a different lender instead. And in that, then obviously reviewing against interest rates as well.
Yeah.
We're also bound by best interest duty. So if you were to come to me, I'm bound to act in your best interest rather than just selling you the product that they've got there. So that's, I feel as, you know, the borrower, knowing you've got someone in your corner is amazing.
Yeah.
Not only that, I feel exactly what we said, like our reasons why we do it, like we're there in your corner. I'm helping you every step of the way. Sometimes I'm getting questions that aren't related to the actual lending side of it, but my clients are so comfortable to reach out to me. They've got, you know, documents that they're trying to fill in from their solicitor. I cannot give legal or financial advice, so I will never give that, and I'll refer you back. But sometimes they're calling me, oh, this document says this. What do I even put in there? I just don't know. And I think that's just so nice that they've got somebody that they feel that comfortable. They're coming to me over that person.
Yeah, rather than waiting on hold for an hour trying to get in contact with a big bank.
Or they would be calling their solicitor. Like sometimes they ask solicitor questions and I'll refer them back. But yeah, exactly that. They've got somebody that they can contact and say, hey, I'm just not sure what to put in here. And I think having that point of contact is nice in any journey, whether it is your first home, next home, investment, to have that point of call is amazing, and you'll be dealing with myself from the start all the way through. So
Yeah, I love that.
yeah, that would be the biggest difference between us. There is no right or wrong. If you go into a branch and it works, amazing. You know, if you went to a mortgage broker and they reviewed it and there was a better option available, amazing. There's no right or wrong there, but as brokers, we do have more options and we're bound to act in your best interest.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. What about buyer's agent? I know it's not a newer, but I guess it's becoming more popular, and as it becomes more popular, people have more questions around what it is that you do to help if I'm looking for a property.
Yeah, it's definitely grown in Australia. I know if you watch an episode of like Selling Sunset or something in America, it's almost every purchase is with a buyer's agent, or they call them a broker. Over in America.
There you go.
In Australia, we're known as a buyer's agent or a buyer's advocate.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we do. We advocate and we protect our buyers.
Yeah.
So when you're buying a house, so when you're selling a house, you're represented by a professional, a sales agent.
Yes.
So we are the other side. So we are a professional licensed real estate agent that represents the buyer and protects the buyer. So I always think of it as bit of an analogy, you wouldn't walk into a boxing ring and you're standing there with no coach, professional coach, and the other person has got their own coach there telling them what to do and what to say. Like, how would that be fair?
Yeah.
So you've sort of got your own person in your corner, making sure that you don't make any costly mistakes.
Yeah.
So we will make sure that we check the property's location is a good choice, so flood zones, bushfire zones, easements, and then we'll make sure that you're not overpaying, especially in hot markets.
Yeah, that's great. Another one I have heard of is as a buyer, you've actually got more to lose than the seller. And so many people will use a selling agent, but you're trying to make one of the biggest investments. Even if it's not an investment property, it's still an investment. You might turn that into an investment, or you still want that growth there.
Yeah.
You're about to make one of the biggest investment choices. The seller has an agent, but the buyers don't.
Yeah,
It just exactly what you said on that.
Yeah, and I know you said even though it may not be an investment, but your primary place of residence or your home that you're going to be living in, that is a tax-free investment. When you go to sell that home, any money that you make on that property is yours after you pay back the bank loans, of course. But you don't have to pay tax on that capital gain. So I think it's even more important to have some kind of person helping you and looking at the numbers and looking at the historical growth of a property in its area and red flags.
Yeah, when they explained it like that to me, I was like, that just makes so much sense. The sellers do have their selling agent, but buyers are going in, you know, and it's fine. And you can reach out to agents and I know everyone thinks agents are dodgy. I don't have that same.
No, agents are friends and colleagues.
I actually think they get a really bad rap, and they're not all like that. Yes, of course, there's been some dodgy ones, but that's in any industry. And it does not matter what industry you're in. I feel like they just all get such a bad rap, but they're trying to sell the properties, and that is their job. So as a buyer, yes, they're going to present some properties to you if you tell them what you want, but as a buyer's agent, you're stripping that back and making sure yes, it suits, you know, priority A, B and C, and it's not in a flood zone and this and that, you know. So I think it is important.
And I know a lot of people call sales agents and ask them if they've got any properties for them, but the only properties that they're going to share with you are the properties on their books in their agency, whereas we're looking at properties from all agencies, properties that are off market, properties that we find in the rental pool. I've door knocked to find properties before. Like, I go hard when I'm looking for clients.
Yeah, so similar, like as a mortgage, if they're walking into a branch, they're only getting that. So walking into a real estate agent, it's similar. They're only getting what they offer, whereas we can look across different options rather.
We leave no stone unturned.
That's right. But yes, I do feel poor real estate agents do get a really bad rap, and they're not, I just feel like they're not there trying to do anything dodgy.
No.
They're trying to sell the property for the owner, and that's their job. You know,
that's their job.
So go easy on them.
Be nice to sales agents. And on that note, if you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you. It works both ways. It's just common decency, people.
I just feel like they get that bad rap, and like I said, in any industry, right? There's bad. But
bad apples in every bunch.
All right. Just so our listeners.
If you're still listening, sorry.
So all our listeners can get to know us.
All three of you.
Jaden, Mike.
And maybe my mum.
We're going to do some quick fire questions so our listeners can get to know us.
Okay.
All right. Okay, coffee order.
Hot chocolate.
I told my daughter this the other day. She goes, hot chocolate.
I actually really enjoy a cup of tea, to be honest.
Like a cup of tea of the evening. My coffee order is a soy, don't hate me, a latte, 1 sugar.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to buy me one.
I've got that written down in my notes. When I first met you, I wrote that down. Yeah.
Oh, I was literally telling Ava about your coffee order, and she's like, a hot chocolate.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
a child. Yeah. I drink coffee, but I don't love it. Like,
That's what I said. I think actually sometimes she'll have an iced.
yeah,
yeah.
an iced latte or a
Yeah.
cappuccino, but I'd much prefer chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question. Do you prefer the beach or the hinterland? We're on the Sunshine Coast, mind you.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. I love the beach, I think, for every day, but I do love a little bit of a country escape.
Yeah, I'm definitely a hinterland gal.
Yeah.
I love going to all the little cafes, and there's a
Yeah.
really nice lookout out in Mullaney where you can sit with all the cows and
Yeah.
put a picnic blanket out or sit on the back of the ute,
Yeah, that's.
watch the sunset.
I feel like you need a bit of both in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one.
Okay. Favorite suburb?
Okay.
That's a tough one. Depends what we're looking at.
I think for me, probably Montville. I really like Montville. It's really pretty and leafy in the hinterland. Yeah.
I do love it up there as well. For beach, I just think Coolum has the prettiest beach. I love that walk. I don't know about the suburb.
The boardwalk.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just think it's so nice, that whole beach area. But yeah, hinterland, I'm probably with you there.
Yeah, nice. Dream home. What would your dream home look like?
Oh, my husband hates this.
Yeah.
I love like a little shack on land.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could do land in Queensland because it's so hot all the time. But like if I'm in the hinterland, like just a nice little cozy shack.
Yeah.
Beachside, a little, like so close to the water that you can, water and cafes.
Yeah.
Like to get up.
Walkability.
Yeah, I'm happy with an apartment near the water. I'm
Yeah.
not into the big grand house that you spend your whole life cleaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not me, but I grew up in the country on a little shack, so that's probably why.
Yeah. I'm a bit similar, bit of a country gal as well. So I still want some acreage somewhere one day with a Queenslander, a well-built, insulated Queenslander though.
Yeah.
So yeah, with a nice wraparound veranda. With some little Shetland ponies and goats.
Love that.
Yeah.
Right, a fun fact people don't know. Is this about us or is it about anything?
About us.
Okay, fun fact people don't know
Yeah.
about you.
About me. I just tell everyone the same thing, that I'm a twin. That's not that fun. There's so many twins around. But yeah, I have a twin brother.
Okay. Still, it's
Not
something.
so wow factor. That's about it.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it is fun. When we were younger, because we sounded the same when we were little, we used to play tricks on grandma and be like, hello, I'm, the other one. Yeah.
You rat bags.
Yeah.
I don't know what my fun fact is. Maybe that we travelled Australia
Yeah, that's cool.
in a caravan with 4 of us.
Yeah. Awesome.
That was, pretty fun. I think that's my fun fact.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Okay.
That's pretty brave.
Yeah, again, literally, I think it was like, it would have been November, December. We went on a holiday, September school holidays in a caravan. We've always camped and things like that, but we hired a caravan, went up to Airlie and back. This was when we were on Brizzy. And then we'd left the following, I think it was February. We were like, let's do it. Bought a caravan, off we went.
That quickly. I'm surprised you could. Did you already have your caravan, or did you have to try and source one?
No, we had to buy one. But we got it like a few weeks before we left.
Oh, yeah.
They rushed it for us.
Okay, I think that's the end of episode 1.
Yeah. So remember, the more you know, the more you can do.
Thanks for joining us on our first episode of She Finds She Funds podcast, and we hope to see you in episode 2. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. The information shared is general in nature and does not take into account your individual objectives, financial situation, or needs. Before making any property or lending decisions, you should seek professional guidance that's appropriate for your own circumstances. Christine Stocker is a licensed buyer's agent, real estate license number 4825177. Sheena Briffa is a credit representative 526921, is authorised under Australian Credit Licence 517192.